Hey guys, so it's been a while, probably like, it's really bright today, and there we go. Like 2 years I think since I made my last video. So I wanted to make a video this week because I have the whole week. I took the whole week off of work and it's the first time that we haven't had kids full time in the house in like 2 months. Well, for those of you that don't know, I have two stepsons. They're almost 11 years old now, and my husband and I both work full time, and trying to get a quiet like hour or just even like 5 minutes can be challenging sometimes. So when I was planning out this week and knew that this was coming up, I was gonna have a whole week off. I was like, why not do a vlog? Because my husband has to work and we can't really go anywhere, and I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I just haven't either like found the time, or I'm being a little too perfectionist about the video and wanting to just wait until the perfect time, until I knew more about video editing or more about color correction, or if I had more time on my hands to do more cool like the cinematography stuff and better lenses, and if when I wasn't like breaking out or whatever. So one of my sisters, I have two younger sisters, and one of them has also been making vlogs recently, and she's inspired me, thank you Melanie, to just get out there and make some videos. So I thought for the next couple days you could kind of keep me company in the studio. It's still fighting the sunlight. And you can kind of see some of the behind the scenes of what I'm going to be up to. Anyway, so I'm going to pack some prints, print some prints, just show you guys how I do that, and you guys can follow along with me maybe today or tomorrow and make that landscape painting I was just talking about. One of my cats, Max, has been keeping me company this morning. And now he's just chilling on the sweater that we had drying on the side of the table over here. Anyway, okay, so let's head on over to the studio. Okay, so today I'm going to be printing 4 11 by 14 paintings that I had made like 2-ish years ago with like alcohol inks and stuff. One of my friends just moved to the East Coast, and she contacted me saying, hey, I love some of your art for my new home, which was so nice of her. So we're going to be printing those today and packaging them up. Okay, so this is the second print I've printed out today. Printing is going very well. There's so many things that I love about it, about my Epson, but there's a lot of settings, and there's a lot of things. There's a big learning curve, at least there was for me when I was starting to make my own prints. I went into the settings and realized that I was not printing it 11 by 14, even though that's what I needed it to be. And so we have one print that's smaller than we need it to be, and then we have one print that I just printed out, and it has this big like black line splotch thing right, I don't know if you guys can see this, right in there. It looks awful. And I'm not gonna send that to my friend. Poor Shauna, you are not gonna get this in the mail. So I don't know if like the print head needs to be cleaned, or it's just having a rotten day, or what, but okay, so I'm gonna try this again and see if we can get it to work. Aaron, are you doing an imitation of Max?
Yes.
Who wants to go outside?
Sorry, are you recording right now?
Yes. This is Aaron's imitation of the sounds that Max makes when he wants to go outside. You want to go outside? You do. Who needs a goat? A cat.
There are people who do that. They buy goats.
I know.
Get a pygmy one.
Don't give the boys any ideas. Okay. So it's Tuesday now. Things kind of got cut a little short yesterday because I was just outside trimming the veg. And sorry, Aaron is right over here and he's working. And I think 60 to 70% of our conversations end up in like movie quotes or something nerdy quote related. Anyway, so I finally got the 4 prints made, which is great. They look so nice. And Aaron cut them this morning. I'll put in a little montage of that. He did a great job. He's so much more OCD than I am, and I say that in a good way. Because there have been plenty of times where my lines have not been exactly straight with prints, and so he has always offered to help me with my art business in any way that he can, which is really sweet of him, and that includes cutting prints. So they're all cut and they're ready to go, and now I just gotta pack them and ship them out to my friend Shauna. So we're gonna do that today, and then if I have time, I'm going to do a like mini landscape painting, I think. So yeah, let's get to packing and shipping some prints. Shauna's prints are ready to go in her package, and I'm gonna have to mail them out in the next day or so, probably. So on to the little landscape painting that we're gonna try and do today. So got my little Fabriano watercolor pad, which is my favorite. I love that it's cold pressed paper because it's got like some texture to it. It's not a huge size, but I like that because then I can get one painting done in like an hour or two. Sometimes I have to come back to it if there's like multiple layers of like clouds in the sky, and then there's background, and then you have to like wait for it to dry a little bit. So I'm going through some of my old photos to see if there's one that catches my eye, and I think, is it this one? This one. We're going to try and do today. It's a photo of, at the top of, I think it was Rattlesnake Lake mountain area. I'm still, Aaron's nodding. Okay, Rattlesnake Lake, where we had hiked with the boys a couple years ago, and you can't see it in this photo, but there were so many people at the top of the mountain when I was trying to take this. But it's a really great view, and it's a pretty straightforward picture with just a couple mountains and then like kind of a gray sky, so very quintessential Seattle. And I think that would be fun to do. So let's get to it. This is Friday Jennifer giving a little introduction on Monday Jennifer's video. I guess I never really, looking back at the footage, I never really took the time to say, hello, this is who I am and where I live and where I'm shooting this and what is going on, who is this girl? So, hi, my name is Jennifer Dean. I am 32. I had to think about that for a second. I live in Seattle, in this greater Seattle area. I love to paint in watercolor and draw. I've been drawing my whole life, but I only picked up watercolor in the last like 5 years-ish. So this has been a fun medium to really explore, and I wanted to start making videos about my process, about art, about life, and stuff that I would love to see other artists do, kind of like behind the scenes, like how do you make prints, and how do you fill up a sketchbook, how do you get past the fear of like the blank page, and how do you sell your work online, and how do you get clients, and how do you deal with commissions, and how do you balance being a stepmom and a full-time designer animator and wife and kitty mom with running your art business on the side. And it's just, I wish there was more content like this, or what I'm hoping to produce, get to a quality level down the road, just to hear more behind the scenes of like other artists' lives and how they balance things and how they got their style, so to speak, how they choose their color palettes, or do small business taxes, because that scared me for a long time, and maybe I'll do a video on that sometime. But I wanted to at least start out and start making these videos. Past Jennifer would have loved to have seen into another artist's life in Seattle previous to moving out here, because I'm originally from Iowa, Midwest girl, growing up until about 4 years ago when I moved from Iowa to Seattle, and it's been a great change. Like it's amazing, the art scene out here, and the restaurants and the companies and the people that are so supportive of artists and want more local art in their stores, in their businesses, in their coffee shops, and will pay good money for it. They love supporting local artists, and that was just such a shock to me when I moved here, because I had not experienced that at all growing up like in the Midwest, and it was so cool to see people embracing that out here and supporting that. And there's so many like farmers markets and craft fairs, and just so much opportunity out here. I want to show other artists and other people who are curious of like, I don't know, how artists do what they do, or what the art scene is like in Seattle. I'm hoping to give a little glimpse into that.